Hey guys, welcome to the video. You clicked on this because you've seen the title of the video and you want to know how I started my agency from the ground up, making $0 to $4,000 a month and my journey to 10K per month. Now guys, if you don't know me already, I'm called Neo Clips. I'm a clipper and I run another YouTube channel showing people how to get started clipping and making money in that realm of things. But I've also run an agency alongside clipping, which makes it more sustainable for me. A lot of our bigger clients literally just post long form videos. They're not interested in short form content, so we run that on all of their social media pages, and then they obviously pay us for doing so. So it doesn't sound like a lot of money at the start, but it gets your foot in the door to work with the person. You do a good job the first month, and they want to buy more packages from you because they know your service works. So if you want clipping accounts or fan pages, we can actually run those and charge an extra cost. Or if you want us to manage your entire short form presence on the internet, including social media, we can also manage that as well. How I'm at the point now where I'm making $4,000 a month off my agency, how I transferred my skills on clipping and short form content over to my agency, and what services we actually provide to our clients. Now, just to give you a quick rundown, I'll probably go over it a bit more in this video, but we offer 30 pieces of unique made short form content that is tailored to go viral in their niche. And then we also offer a fact that we can run their social medias and everything else. So we charge 1.25K on the front end, but then there's also packages on the back end. I get paid per month and the clients pay me a retainer every single month to provide a service for them. Unlike clipping, where it's very good to make money, but it can be really inconsistent. So I'm just trying to transfer out of that business model slightly, still staying in clipping and making a bit of money with it and pouring it into my agency to be able to scale up to the next kind of stage. This journey is gonna be completely raw, so you can see how I got my first 3 clients, how I'm closing sales calls with literally 0 sales experience, just stuff that I've learned. So we're gonna go into all that, guys. It's gonna go into stuff about the team, the people that make short form content like me. That's basically a quick rundown of the agency I'm building now and the one I'm continuing to build and make money from. But this video is going to go through the entire journey about, getting in calls, handling objections, who will manage it and everything else. So this is going to be a big series, guys. So if you enjoy this, guys, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and you can join my Discord down below if you like, guys. But without further ado, let me get into the video and see you guys on the desktop. See you in a minute. Peace. Okay, guys, so before we get into the juicy stuff of the video, this is the packages we offer. So I can't share all of this, and some of this may be below in the actual video. And I don't mean to gatekeep anything from you guys, but this is just our specific strategy. But I will give you guys basically a rundown. So essentially, we basically do research about people in their niche, and then we make content for our clients based around that research. So we get inspiration from viral videos that are on the internet from other people in their niche, and then we basically create content around those viral videos and kind of copy the structure, the hooks and everything else. We try different things that work, try different things that don't work. We also try to find frequently asked questions around their industry. So for example, if you are an electrician and people are asking, how do you fix a fuse, for example, we can make videos around about how you fix a fuse and make it super engaging, super interesting, and that will then generate leads for that person's business if it's done properly and created properly. Now again, guys, you can run ads on these videos, you cannot run ads. It depends on what kind of personal preferences those clients have. Hey guys, so after explaining a little bit more about what our agency actually offers and the packages we have, I did a lot of outreach on Instagram, a lot of cold DMing, and basically that resulted in 3 calls. So we ended up closing 1 as a client, and I'm about to show you guys the 3 calls right now, the objections, everything else. I might cut in halfway through the call, and I'm going to blur out some of that stuff just for privacy. But I'm just going to give some commentary on the call and tell you guys how it went. And this is just fully raw. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy this next bit of the video, which is going to be a little bit more interesting than the start of the video. I just want to explain what we're actually doing, what our agency offers and everything else, so you guys can get a better understanding about what these clients are asking us and everything else. So without further ado, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next bit.
Yeah, what's good, bro? Hey, Lynn. I'm good, man.
Hi, mate. I'm Neo, mate. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
So I think Kester was messaging you
Mm-hmm.
about the service we offer and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just start off with saying, like, is there anything you specifically want to know? Okay, it's a little bit awkward the next bit. I think there's just a little bit of a language barrier, or he wasn't exactly sure. Maybe we didn't actually say what we were offering 100% correctly, but yeah, we got past it anyway.
What were you looking for? Like, so we basically are looking for experienced editors. Currently, like, we need greater output and content, like especially short form. I think you also mentioned in our email, like that you wanna apply for short form. Yeah, man, that's what we're currently looking for. It's actually very important that you guys are experienced. You guys know what goes viral.
Of course, yeah. We got to in this bit, they ask us, if we have a bit of experience and stuff, which in a second we'll go on about it a bit more. But yeah, we end up showing the experience and client results we got.
Hook related that keeps people like, stop scrolling and gets them hooked up into the video.
Of course, yeah.
It's like quality and all this stuff. So yeah, this is what we're basically looking for.
Okay, guys, in this part of the call, basically going a bit of experience about me and how I got started clipping, and basically why I'm a good fit to work with them. Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah. So like with me and my team and stuff. So it's me and Kester currently. We were all ex clippers. So we used to. I started personally about 2 years ago. I know Kester did roughly as well. And we were basically. I used to do clipping for Aiden Ross, Neon, Jack Doy, and then over a couple casinos as well, like Rebet and Stake. So basically I just included like making short form content for people's streams and stuff. So and then putting that on fan pages, gaining them views, and then yeah, that's basically how I kind of got started in the short form content space. And that kind of led into making an agency. So where I mean, I'm quite passionate about growing personal brands and stuff. I like making short form content. So you've had a lot of experience, you know, running theme pages. I mean, working with clients, like getting making short form content for streamers. So yeah, we have quite a lot of experience in the space, which I'm sure I think Kester sent you over some examples, which you've got a few more.
Basically, like what our competitor Bress is doing, and like
basically his client was a dropshipper that we outreached to who potentially wanted to work with us, and basically we're selling a course, but they wanted to follow the Red Skills method, which is very, very popular in the info space online. Okay, guys, so I don't want to add the entire clip in there, obviously, because it's quite long, but yeah, they were dropshippers, and basically they were selling a course and info product to help new dropshippers in the space, but essentially we didn't end up working with them, guys. So I don't add the entire call in there because it's very, very long. But yeah, we basically just didn't end up working with them. I was a manager representing the actual guy that we did the outreach to originally. So yeah, guys, so we didn't end up closing them as a client, but I'll hop into the next call now. Okay, guys, so in this call we are with another dropshipper who sells the info product. His manager actually, and basically I've got to blur obviously them out for personal reasons, but we didn't end up working with them again because they just wanted something completely different than what we were offering. But again, they're very nice people, but we just didn't end up working with them. So here's that call here. Something 1,000 subscribers now, but it helps grow his channel 30,000 subscribers in about a month, which I can send like proof for and stuff. Yeah, but obviously his content's his content was actually I'll send you his profile now and shit. His content is more gaming related stuff, so it's like a bit more easier to get obviously more views on the stuff because you know the shock factor and everything else when developing clips. But yeah, that was a stream I worked with for a little while. So guys, I'm one of the very first clients I had for the agency, which was a Rust gaming streamer, and I'm just talking about the results that I got him and provided for him. So yeah, guys, I just bring it up there and that bit of the call, and then also going about the client results that we got for our actually active client right now. We have a client now who is quite small. He's not a huge name or anything.
Okay.
He has about 500 subscribers. Just started building his personal brand like literally a month ago. It's about 150,000 views over Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube in about a week and a half.
So what is your strategy?
Obviously, him being in dropshipping, we just look at basically a lot of dropshipping influencers. So we usually look about 5-10 in whatever niche we sign a client in. We find the content that works, right? So like, if someone posts short form content about your luxury lifestyle clips of like luxury stuff, and then a caption over it, motivational stuff, then we play that angle. So we'll recreate that content, make motivational clips, and then basically use that based on all the stuff that's worked for other people who are big in the industry in that niche. Okay, guys, so basically I just go over our actual strategy about how we'd actually market his course and actual mentorship program through social media and short form content in this bit here, and basically, yeah, context there. Okay, guys, so we didn't end up signing them as a client, as I mentioned before, but I'm about to hop into the next clip, which is the guy we actually did end up signing as a client. So don't worry, guys, it's not all objections and none of us signing any clients. We did sign one on that day, so I'm gonna show you guys that call in a second. And basically at the end, I'm going to go on a recap and just say what I think actually happened, and also as well the objections and how I dealt with them. So give you guys a bit of tips and tricks, so when you get into these types of calls, you can handle all the other stuff.
People that follow him or his friends or his business partners and what he gets up to. And then he also says about his business and also talks a little on
Okay, guys, so at this point we're just talking about how we can deliver value, how other people deliver value for the exact same strategy that we're offering. And yeah, basically that's what's going on right here.
Free value and stuff like that at the same time, but it's all sprinkled in together. It's like when you say lifestyle, I guess the first thing people jump to is like luxury lifestyle stuff, but it doesn't have to be like that.
Gotcha.
I didn't actually end up recording much of that client call, unfortunately. I would have loved to show you guys everything. I'm just going to hop into a Miro build and basically just let you guys know what happened, how I dealt with objections, why we didn't go for each clients, and basically how then we implemented the strategies to be able to basically scale them up from now the person we signed. I'll see you on the desktop. Okay guys, so we're just going to analyze right here about why some people were warm leads and some were cold. Obviously some people we ended up closing, some people we didn't. 2 we ended up didn't closing, and 1 we did. So we're just going to go over the objections. So we're going to go over call number 1, right? So why do I think call number 1 worked? Managers are very hard to get through to. I think that's one big main reason. Also, I don't really think they were the right fit, guys. So what I meant by that was they wanted content for a cheaper price. So this is why I made this note down here, guys. Never sell yourself short. So if you think the service you provide is worth a certain number of value, don't be trying to snoop down. You know, if they lowball you, don't just be accepting it just because it's money on the table. Okay, guys, know your worth, know your value, and know how much you can handle as well. It's important for you guys to know that, because I knew at the time that that price wasn't going to be the right for me and it wasn't going to hold. So I could maybe do it for 1 month, but at the end of the day, it wasn't going to hold that long. So there was no point in me doing the deal. They also had a system in place. So they just wanted us basically as a backup plan. So it's kind of like, what's really the point of working with them? Because it seems very, very temporary. We price ourselves on a high lifetime customer retention. So we like to have customers for multiple months, not just 1 month, and then we stop working together with them. So all of these things combined basically made it so we didn't end up working with each other. So guys, coming on to the second call, why did that not work? So again, guys, managers, very hard to get through. There was a little bit of a language barrier as the guy lived in Dubai. Again, I didn't really think that they wanted to really work with us. They wanted more of a clipping campaign, which we can definitely do a clipping campaign, but they were just stuck in the middle. So they were like, look, can you provide us results with the clipping campaigns you've done? And can you provide us results with the private work you've done? And it's kind of like, for me, it was like, well, you know, if you want both, that's completely fine. And don't get me wrong, I'll take the money. I know we can deliver the service, but they just seemed very, very torn and they weren't really quite sure which avenue to go down. But I think he actually ended up setting up a clipping campaign that's done fairly well, in all fairness to him. So, you know, congratulations to him for that. But yeah, also as well, I didn't really see too much value in the content, in the sense of in the actual content he was posting. I found it would be very hard to market that content, to get clients for his agency and his mentorship through that content he was posting. And we'd have to basically script all of the content, which can get very, very tough, guys, as you know, people have busy schedules, especially these people who make a lot of money, they're busy schedules. So when I said a list of 10 scripts of video ideas, he's probably not going to be able to record even half those in a week, just because he's going to be so busy, which means that it's limiting my content that I can make for him and limiting my service. So it looks bad on me, if you know what I mean. And his content as well wasn't too value heavy, and it was very Iman Ghazi style, which is quite hard to edit into a short form piece of content that's normally really fast paced and just straight value, whereas he was kind of just trying to explain a little bit better with graphs and stuff. So it really got very tricky to work coincide with his other editors. So that's why I don't think that one necessarily worked, in the fact they were torn. So all of these things combined together, I think, is the main reason why we didn't end up working together. Now we got call 3. So why did call 3 actually work? Okay guys, so call 3, in my opinion, it worked because we could add value. So he was just starting building his personal brand. He wanted short form content. He wanted a presence of short form content, and we could solve that problem. Start building a social media presence with normal videos. You know, what else helps with that? Short form content. So we come in there, swooped in there right at the perfect time for him. He was already looking for someone to do that for us. So, you know, a little bit of luck, but at the same time, we swooped in, we got him as a client. Now we're providing straight value for him. We also solved the problem for him. Obviously, it's hard to find good social media editors who've also had clipping experience and know how to scale very well. So we solved that problem completely for him. So we've been boosting his social media presence, and I'll do a follow-up video about how we did that. Then also as well, he wanted to take social media very seriously. So he was at that pivotal point where he started to see some traction in his videos. He started to get a lot of DMs by people wanting to join a mentorship, wanting to join a course, and he didn't necessarily have that at the time. So now he's built that system all out. Now he can start going from there and building up his social media presence with short form content and long form content, which doubles, triples, quadruples his reach, that will funnel people into his course and his mentorship and everything else, which is fully legit as well, guys. This guy makes $1 million a month. I'm not even joking. So that is very, very sick and legit. So yeah, I think all those factors combined on here, and also the fact he was young as well, very relatable as well. He was 23 and I'm 21, so it was very relatable to me, my business partner. So I think all that combined, I think that basically led us to closing him as a client, and the fact that we also had examples and results ready to show him. So that's why I think we closed the guy on call 3. Which, shout out to you if you're watching, bro, you're a sick guy. So yeah, anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see more of. I'm posting more of these videos as I get more clients and more content out. I haven't released all the content yet. This video is just enough content that I can chuck into a video. As I get more content, guys, I'm going to be making more videos. So I hope you enjoyed the style of content. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.